Hey everybody, my name is Joey Figueiredo, hairstylist and makeup artist in Kansas City, but today we are in Fort Williams and Cape Elizabeth, right in front of the Portland headlight. It is absolutely gorgeous here. The landscape is amazing. It's a little chilly today, but we'll be heading into town in Portland, Maine, where they're going to be mixing something really good for us. We'll see you back at the studio, so let's get started. Welcome to Signature Style.
My name is Crystal from Central Provisions in Portland, Maine. I'll be making you a lion's tail cocktail today. This is traditionally made with bourbon, but it's base spirit. I'm going to use a locally distilled rye called gunpowder. Some fresh squeezed lime juice. And an allspice drink.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the studio. We are going to be doing a fun ponytail today that was kind of inspired by the lion's tail cocktail. So what we're going to be doing and is kind of giving a lot of to the ponytail. I see a lot of kind of sad ponytails out there that have exposed elastics and all that. So what we did first was actually prep her hair with the Evo Whip It Good. I love this line. We'll be using the whole line in this whole segment. But this is a Whip It Good. It's a mousse. It's not too bubbly. It's not filled with alcohol, so you're not going to get a lot of crunch from it. It's great for curls, but we're gonna prep it. We put about a ping pong size in when it was wet. Then we power dried it all the way through. We didn't use a brush, it was just your fingers. And then we can start with the ponytail. So after we prepped our hair with that mousse, what we're gonna be doing is kind of fingering through, getting all the knots out, and then we'll be back combing the whole head to create a lot of volume within the center for the foundation of the ponytail. So what I like to do is just kind of section off from the two ears here. And I'm just gonna use my comb, and I'm gonna use not the wide tooth comb, the closer teeth. And we're just going to literally just back comb and give a little bit of volume right at the nape of the neck here. And section off again. From the crown here. And all we're doing is just literally pushing that hair from the center to the scalp. And we're just building up that volume. Keep taking our section down, and right at the temples here, we're gonna section off, and we're gonna create that volume from the front. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're just pushing down lightly. You don't have to really be aggressive with it. You can literally just lightly push down and create that volume there. And this is a tip for back combing, is you take the section from the back that you just back combed, and you're going to integrate it into there and push down again, almost interlocking each section so it doesn't collapse on you. Take the next section back from there and repeat. as we're finished this mohawk section, we're gonna be taking the sides here and doing exactly the same thing. Just literally just pushing down that hair, creating that volume. Taking that section, and we're just working our way down to the ear. After it is completely back combed, you can kind of just finger through, get some of the lumps out. And then we are gonna lock it in. And this is one of my favorite back combing powders. It's called Haze. And the reason I like this is because there's a lot of brands out there, and I've said this on other videos, when you sprinkle it in, it locks it in until you really wash it out. But this one, you can actually sprinkle in, lock it in, and if you don't like it, you can brush it out and then rebuild with friction, which is really, really great. Especially for people that like to mess up and, well, don't like to, but that do. And so what we're gonna do is take a little bit of this out, and we're literally just gonna sprinkle all the way in, almost locking in all the back combing. And just kind of tap it in, work it in. And you can literally build this as big as you want. And that's why I love this powder. So these are hair bungees. I love them. They literally have two little hooks on the ends, and they have a little elastic, which is healthier for your hair than like a rubber band or anything like that. But what we're gonna do is tilt it back. We're gonna get that volume up at the top, finger through, gather it all up. Make sure that it's pretty top down in the bottom here. And I love these elastics because it doesn't matter how thick your hair is, you can always get it in. So you're gonna just hook it into your hair, and literally you're gonna wrap it around and wrap it around until it doesn't go anymore, and then you're just gonna hook it back into your hair. And it will be the tightest ponytail ever, and it just kind of stays there, and you can work with it any way you want. Then we have all this to work with. I really like curling the hair after it's in the ponytail. It just kind of makes a little bit more sense for me, but you can curl it all in the beginning. I just feel like it's just a waste of time because you'll be messing it up and kind of things like that. We'll be taking our handy dandy Bellamy 6-in-1 rod iron, and you want it to be about 360 to 400 degrees. We're not going to be doing a lot of work, but you're just going to wrap it around, leave it on for a couple seconds, and then take it off. And you have a beautiful, beautiful curl. If your hair, and you know your hair better than I would or anybody, if it kind of falls flat when you curl it, you can always spray it with flexible light hairspray before ironing, and then wrap around it too, all the way to the ends. You can keep the ends out because we'll be messing it up, and it gives it a less polished look. Couple seconds, and you're done. And we'll just be working the whole ponytail all the way through. As we finished all the curling, I'm going to be taking a rat tail comb and kind of just picking up some of those interior pieces here. Kind of make it a little bit more universal. But using a rat tail comb kind of gets in there and picks up those pieces without destroying what you already created. It gives you a lot of volume there. And as we take all this down, this right here is what I hate. I hate when I see an exposed elastic. It just feels like you just didn't put any effort into it. And so what we're gonna do is take a little piece from underneath, and this is how easy it is. And all you're gonna do is literally wrap it around the elastic. And this is the easiest way to hide it, and it just looks just put together and it just looks like a style. And all you're gonna do is take a bobby pin here and just lock it into place. So even if you're just doing a simple ponytail, just do that and it just looks so much better. And I won't be chasing you after, or I won't be chasing you with bobby pins trying to hide your dang elastic. As we finished all the curls, we're going to back comb just underneath those curls and just give a little bit of volume to that curl there, all the way through. The messier the better. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's just getting a lot of volume within that ponytail. And you want to back comb underneath so you're not seeing the rattiness underneath. It's just to give that volume there. And then you can take your boar bristle brush and kind of lightly brush over top of that ponytail. And then we're going to be taking our handy dandy haze again and just sprinkling it all through, locking it all in. I love it, you can sprinkle it everywhere. Not everywhere. And you're just gonna back comb all that, friction it up, make it big, have fun with it. And then polish it out. And then we're gonna be taking our Miss Malibu. It used to be called Helmet Light, but they changed the name on me. And you're just going to be spraying and using the can to smooth out any flyaways. If you use your hand, sometimes it gets sticky and kind of mold or picks up more hair than you want. You just want to kind of spray the flyaways out, spray the ponytail in the back, lock it in. And I love these little fun side pieces. So you can put them up or you can leave them down, doesn't matter. And there you go, a fun, glamorous ponytail. Very lioness. Thanks everybody for tuning in to this episode of Signature Style. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment below. Share it with everybody, and we'll see you next week here at Signature Style. Bye!